Hey, Shalom, Shalom. Giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. The bonus to our apostles, elders, and the bishops here at Great Millstone Real Well, whom I learned from. Peace and salutations to the elect. This is the brother Barak coming at you with another lesson that I pray is edifying and exhorting. Right, and just pretty much want to touch on this cruel Lord, whom the Lord, is working, whose mind the Lord is working on, through the left hand side, you know, which we believe is Donald J. Trump, that the new president of the United States of America, also known as Babylon the Great. Okay. We see that this guy is very proud, and ultimately everybody's here, fulfilling prophecy. So I want to jump into Isaiah chapter 19. And as we see, it says, message to Egypt, the burden of Egypt. Behold, the Lord Yahweh rideth upon a swift cloud and shall come into Egypt. That's right. That cloud is a representation of the so-called UFOs, the chariots of Israel, the chariots of the Most High Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Okay. And the idols of Egypt should be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. That's right. It says the idols. Okay. Going to these different gods that these people worship, going to the left hand side, these stargazers, astrologers, these different witches and warlocks. They pretty much, Satan, is working heavy with Esau Edom. But what in that day when Yahweh Shai come, the right hand of the Lord, okay, all of that is going to melt. All of that's going to be done. And Babylon the Great will completely be consumed with fire, right? In different parts of the world as well. And we know that Israel will be burnt with fire, but will ultimately be built back up. But the point is that the Lord is coming into Egypt, and America is modern day Egypt, okay? The land of our captivity, the house of bondage, a place of double straits, all right? Truly known as Mizraim. Verse 2, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. And that's what we seeing on the uprise right now. Sedition amongst men, insurrection. Matter of fact, let's grab a precept. First, let's go to Matthew 24. Because what we seeing is just prophecy taking place upon the earth, right? The lack of bread, civil unrest, taxes, tariffs and taxes, inflation, all these different things is shaking the people up. Matthew 24:12, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold, right? So we seeing the love of many wax cold, which is ultimately going to lead to what we were just reading, Egyptian versus Egyptian, right? Kingdom against kingdom. Okay, that the Lord has sent forth a different spirit, out here upon the earth. Is that the same chapter? Let me see something. I believe it's Isaiah 19. Bear with me. Isaiah 19:14. The Lord Yahweh have mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. So pretty much these people, that they're drunk. They've been drunk off these philosophies, and they pretty much don't know where to go. Right? Their idols are failing them. Everything that they believed in, that they that they thought could comfort them, is failing them, right? Which is ultimately what we just read. The love of many waxing cold. Why? Because iniquity is abounding, right? Nothing but evil upon evil. You see? I ain't got that pulled up. Bear with me 1 second. Let me see something. Let's get this here. Iniquity. He said, because iniquity shall abound, hostility, malevolence, okay, wickedness, unfavorable situations, unevenness. You see? So pretty much this is unfairness, injustice, as we see what these different ICE raids. We're just speaking about the tax rising, going to these different tariffs, food shortages, bird flus. So pretty much everybody is in an uneasy, unfavorable situation, man. Right? Whether it be the rich, the poor, okay, everybody is going through it. right? So because iniquity, that unfavorableness, this injustice is abounding, the love of many is waxing cold. People is pretty much getting into that self-preservation spirit. Okay. Well, people just, they just go do what they got to do for themselves, man. Let's get the book of Second Ezra be going in, man. Let's get Second Ezra. The Lord gave Ezra a heavy spirit, a heavy portion of prophecy. Second Ezra 8:50. For many great miseries should be done to them that in a latter time should dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. You see? So this what the Lord is doing, he's judging these people. The Lord sent forth that perverse spirit, right? And that's the judgment that perverse spirit have come upon the world because the people have been walking in great pride, man. You see? Hey, the Lord will get the last laugh. Let's go back here to Isaiah 19:14, and let's get this word perverse in the blue letter. Get the biblical outline of it, or the biblical usage. Perverting, warping. What is that? To bend, twist, distort, perversely. Ooh, there we go here. To commit iniquity. So pretty much the Lord has mixed a unjust spirit upon the earth. And look at the ruler. Like I said, we go go back up and get to the point of verse 4. But right now, we go hit these precepts as well. So that rough spirit, that the spirit of iniquity is upon the earth. The spirit of unfairness, injustice. Everybody feel like the shit that's happening to them is just not fair. It's not right. And which is not. But guess what? You ain't want to serve the Lord. So this is the judgment that the Lord is bringing upon you. Okay. Let's go to Second Ezra. Because we're speaking about that iniquity. I want to get a little bit more meat off of that. Second Ezra 15 and 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. That word woe goes to pestilence, plague. That pretty much goes back into perverseness, injustice, uneasiness. Let's see what they got in the Edom online for woe. Destruction. Ooh, and a common exclamation of lament. So the people is what? The people is in a stage of lamenting. Let's see what we got here. Definitions of woe. Ooh, great sorrow or distress, misery, trouble. Okay. And we read in Second Ezra, the 8th chapter, that many miseries should come because the people have walked in great pride, man. So woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Yeah, misery to you. Okay. Iniquity to you. Uneasiness to you. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people should stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. Is that not what the prophet Isaiah said? Isaiah 19:3 and Slacky 2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. Okay, so the average citizens go be against each other, man. And they should fight, everyone against his brother and everyone against his neighbor. City against city and kingdom against kingdom. It's going to be literally neighbors, man. Right? It's going to be what do they call race riots? Okay, class riots, man. It's gonna get bad out here, man. You see, and these things must come. It's prophecy. Second Ezra 15 and 15 and 15. Yet for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people should stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there should be sedition among men and invading one another. They should not regard their kings nor princes, in the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So people pretty much go do what they got to do to survive, right? It says the course of their actions shall stand in their power. You see? Let me see. I wish I could get that in the I know if I go to that other app, it's gonna have. Let me just pull it. Might be some damn ads. I should have had this already. So like I want to see what that says in the GNT. It's in the AMP right now. Let me see. God damn it. Here we go. Bear with me 1 second. God damn it. Now you get out of here. Okay. Now let's go to Bible. Change this to oh man. I might not be able to pull it up. I got it on my phone. Let me see. G&T. Nah, they ain't got it on here. Oh, let me see. Cause it seems Maccabees, so they should have Second Ezra as well. Oh man. It's all good. It's all good. You know, sometimes you just can't get it. Let me scroll back through here one more time, see if I can see it pop up anywhere. I know this app normally have it. All right, let's go ahead and get out of here then. Kick that off. Go back here. Let's just read it again. 2 Ezra 15:15. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people. Okay, I already read that, but I'll finish it. One people should stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. So, hey, people go be weaponed up out here, man. Right? They ain't coming to your door, you know, naked without a weapon. They go have something, whether it's a bat, a brick, a knife, or whatever, man. You see? Because what iniquity is abounding, so the love of many shall wax cold. They're not going to be thinking about, you know, your livelihood. They only going to be worried about them and their own. And eventually people going to start turning on their own as well. Verse 16, for there should be sedition among men and invading one another. So that's invading, man. They kicking down doors, right? Let's see what we got here. To invade. Enter in a hostile manner. You see? Enter violently. Penetrate into as an enemy. Assault. Make an attack on. Woo! Man, that's that spirit that the Lord has mingled on the earth, man. Okay? Invading one another. So they coming at you. Everybody go be coming in a hostile manner. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. The kings and the princes is going to the standing government. Okay? The polices and all that. They ain't gonna be giving a damn. In the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So whatever is in their power to do, hey, that's what they're going to do. If they feel like they can outnumber you or overcome you by strength, they're going to do that. A man should desire to go into a city and should not be able, you know, national martial law checkpoints, okay? For because of their pride, they were that word pride again, many great miseries coming because men have walked in great pride, pursuing the 2 Ezra 8:50, what we just read. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. And that pride, the beginning of pride, is when one departed away from his maker. Okay, especially you Jakes, man. This is even the time of Jacob's trouble. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. So there's gonna be no mercy out here, man. It ain't gonna be like, oh yeah, they got kids, or oh that's just a child. Nah, man, these death angels are out here, man. Okay. A man should have no pity upon his neighbor. It don't matter if it's gonna be a older lady, young woman, whatever. It's going to be no pity. We just read up a few verses. It said that the course of their actions should stand in their power, right? So speaking about you women, a lot of you women go to just be easy prey, easy targets, man, right? But shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods. So you know your houses, hey, like we always say, it's a people before it's a place. Pretty much, they go pit everybody to death in there, man, and spoil their goods. I mean, they go kill you and take your food, take whatever you know is essential for them at the moment. You know, remember the book of Eli? What he found some boots on a dead man. I believe the dude had hung himself or something. The dude was hanging, and he got the dude boots, man. You see, you ain't need those no more, my man. You out of there. And spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation, man. It's terrible times coming upon the earth, man. You see? Behold, said the Most High, will call together all the kings of the earth to reverence me. That's going into World War III. The Lord gathering all these nations, which are from the rising of the sun, the far east, from the south, from the east, and Lebanus, to turn themselves one against another and repay the things that they have done to them. You see? So that's that third world's war with the gathering of all nations in the valley of Jehoshaphat. Let me see. Now let's get back to Isaiah 19. That was some good meat. You get into them that's why the scripture say, through our precepts I get understanding, man. We get into them precepts and that's how we really build these lessons to simplify what we're going into. For line must be upon line, precept upon precept, here a little and there a little, Isaiah 19:3. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof. See, the spirit that is talking about is going to fail is the spirit of mirth. The Lord is taking the mirth out of this place. This untouchable. Oh, I sit as a queen and am no widow, should see no loss of children. See, the Lord is zapping that out, right? All that hot girl summer and Sunday fun day and going up on the Tuesday. Hey, the Lord is destroying that spirit that's been upon the earth. Let's get this in let me see. Isaiah 24. Let me see. Isaiah 24 and 7. The new wine mourneth, the vine languished. All the merry-hearted do sigh. You see? Because you were just joyful, right? Merry-hearted, happy-minded, right? But what? The Lord is zapping that spirit out of this place, man. All you people just pretty much fucking living holiday to holiday, fucking Thanksgiving, Black Friday, man. The family structure is divided. Ain't no more family. People is on that self-preserve mode, so to say. Everybody's only looking out for themselves. The mirth of tabrets ceaseth. The noise of them that rejoice endeth. The joy of the harp ceases. Woo! You see? What it said in Isaiah 19, the Lord's taking that spirit. He said he would take the spirit out of Egypt. Let's read it again. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof. You see? So all your counsel, all your plans has been destroyed, from the elites on down. That's why we know Revelation 12 and 12, it says what? Because he had but a short time, he would come down with great wrath. Like they always say, it's snowball effect. Shit rolls downhill. And all you people are starting to feel it. They shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink should be bitter to them that drink it. Normally, when you drinking, you got some music playing. You vibing, you feeling good. Now it's no longer with the song. It's no longer in mirth and in a party spirit. People drinking to drown away their sorrows, man. Okay? Alcoholism has increased. Drug use have increased. Why? Because people want to escape reality because the mirth is gone, right? The city of confusion, Babylon the Great, is broken down. Every house is shut up that no man may come in. Yep. And people, that's going into, these businesses, these stores, what the scriptures speak about, the keepers of the house should tremble, right? But a lot of people about to lose their jobs. People go be in the house and your home, but guess what? You go be invaded, as we was reading 2nd Esdras, the 15th chapter, man. There's a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. Woo! Call Allah Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. The mirth of the land is gone, man. The Lord is doing his thing, man. The Lord is doing it, man. We really seeing these scriptures jumping off the pages in real time, man. Okay? We know in part and we prophesy in part. But what? Guess what? These things are here, so they're being made clear to us. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof. And they shall seek to the idols, and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to the wizards. See, the Lord is gathering his elect. So the elect is seeking after the prophets of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. But then you got a lot of these people giving it all into, witchcraft. Isaiah 47, specifically speaking about, Esau, Edom, the elite. They calling on their enchanters. But what the common people, they bugging out. You see? They looking for some comfort, something to soothe them, right? And it's so beautiful because the scripture speak about the salt water should be found in the sweet. We already see like a prelude of the famine of the word. The Lord is hiding his men. And here it is. We right here out here in the open. We still doing these lessons, but it's only for the elect. Only the elect, can find the prophets of the Lord. But everybody else out here seeking to these idols and to the charmers and that have familiar spirits and to wizards. Okay, witchcraft is on the rise. Everybody trying to get into manifestation and all of that, right? You see? But it ain't working. And the Egyptians, okay, Americans, will I give over into the hand of a cruel Lord, especially you, Jake. Because what you, Jake, said, what? I want to go back to Egypt. Back in Egypt, we had the cucumbers and the leeks. What did the woman in Jeremiah say? That they go bake cakes to the Queen of Heaven? Okay. You see? Hey, but now the Lord is bringing that confusion. Now the Lord is showing that he's the only true power. Let's grab this in Deuteronomy. I believe it's 32. I know it's 32. I just got to find a verse. Deuteronomy chapter 32 and Deuteronomy 32 and 37. And he shall say, where are their gods? Their rock in whom they trusted. Yes, so all your familiar spirits, all those idols you've been worshiping, where they at? Which did eat the fat of their sacrifices, or you've been sacrificing to them, and now you giving your body over to them, and drink the wine of their drink offerings. Let them rise up and help you and be your protection. Woo! You see? That's the judgment that the Lord is bringing. Yeah, now call upon those gods, which are no gods, the fucking idols you've been worshiping, Jake. Okay, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native and Central American Indians. Why you think Gad getting rolled on like that? The Northern Kingdom. Ephraim. Okay? You Southern Kingdom too, man. Okay, you go get it the worst. Because the scripture say, what? You seen Judah, you seen your treacherous sister going off. And you did even worse. See now that even I am he, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. You see? So this is the judgment of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. And these idols that you worship ain't gonna deliver you, man. They can't deliver you. The Lord is showing you that he's that one and true only power, man. Isaiah 19, where we at? In 4. And the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel Lord, and a fierce king shall rule over them, saith the Lord, the Lord Yahweh of hosts, right? So let's get into this word cruel, which we believe is your boy Trump. Quasha. Hard, cruel, severe, obstinate, fierce, intense, vehement, stubborn, stiff-necked. And this nigga, he ain't stiff-necked. Let's get this word obstinate. Let's see. That's like him. Obstinate. Stubbornly refusing to change one's opinion or chosen course of action despite attempts to persuade one to do so. And that's what we're seeing. Trump is just doing this thing. He's signing executive orders, to pull all these college students that's out there protesting about, what's going on over there in Palestine. You see? And he's sending them after you as well. Okay? Removing Gad, removing the Northern Kingdom, going after the Southern Kingdom. And there's nothing you can do to stop him. He's stubborn. He's locked in on the mission. Okay? Operation Warp Speed. Okay? Hard, difficult. Hey, man, Trump is off the chain right now, man. Strong's definition goes to grievous, cruel, hard-hearted. He is a stiff-necked man. He is locked in. He's locked in on his mission. Let's see what else we got. To be hard, be severe, be fierce, be harsh. He signed them executive orders and what? They moving, right? Then now you got everybody, you got these different people out here, so-called protesting, like down here in Tampa. The elder brother Osh just sent it out in the chat that I thought it was on Wednesday, but I guess they doing it today as well. People out here protesting against these laws and executive orders that Trump passing, right? Hey, but that's ultimately just going to rile the people up. Man, the Lord is far out. That's what we seeing take place. The Lord, is riling the people up. And eventually that's going to bring in that 2 Esdras 15 that we was reading about, where it said they should not regard their kings nor their princes, right? So, man, riots, looting, all hell is about to break loose on these streets. a little bit more on this word. I just seen something. To be hard pressed, ill treated. What did I see? Okay, to make difficult. You know, he's making it difficult for everybody. To make burdensome. He's putting a burden on these people, man. You know, people scared. People scared to go out. It's this dude stayed across the street from me. You know, he Manassite. You know, he told me he been pulled over twice, and I think he said the last week. You know, and he says a lot of you know, because we know ICE is out here. You know, the immigration thing going on. But yeah, he said that the cops that pulled him over was all undercover cops. You see, which shows you what, man. Hey, it's going down, man. This is just the beginning of it. Okay, let me see how I get out of here. Maybe I gotta back out. Go here, then go back. Blue letter. Okay. So yeah, Isaiah 19:4. And the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel Lord, and a fierce king shall rule over them, saith the Lord, Yahweh of hosts. And that's what we're seeing right now. We're seeing that fierce king, that cruel master, ruling over the people. And the Lord set him up, right? You see, the Lord uses these different nations to do his bidding. Let's go to Isaiah 10. Isaiah 10:5, and this is the modern day Assyria that we're in right now. O Assyrian, the rod of my anger and the staff in their hand is my judgment. You see? So that staff is going back to what? You know, his sword, his executive orders, all these things. Because when we go up, Isaiah 10:1, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and that write grievousness which they have prescribed. NLT, what sorrow awaits the unjust judges and those who issue unfair laws. So that these are laws he's signing in, okay? You know, to remove the people out of the land. Think about the Indian Removal Act, Andrew Jackson. I believe that was around like 1820, 1830. Okay. That's why the scriptures speak about through his policies, he causes craft to prosper. Let's get that real quick. You know, and it's another one speak about in the book of Psalms how he wet his tongue, you know, so he's sharpening, you know, he's sharpening himself. What that sword is being sharpened, is being furbished to slay, to bring a sore slaughter. Daniel 8:25, and through his policy also, let me go up. I think this might have been speaking about Antiochus. I got to qualify it. Let me see. Yep. Yeah, this actually was going into Antiochus Epiphanes, you know, but you know we can liken it to now, right now, that this cruel Lord, and his power shall be mighty, but not by his own power, and he shall destroy wonderfully, and shall prosper and practice, and shall destroy the mighty and the holy people. Okay, where's the verse I wanted? Bear with me. Was it 20? Okay, 25, Salakia. And through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand. And he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. Yeah, by make America great again, he's destroying many. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, you know, going into the elect ultimately. But he should be, woo, that's right. But he should be broken without hand, because the Lord go fight the fight for us, man. Our Lord is going to stand up for us, man. Okay, well, yeah, this definitely was going to Antiochus Epiphanes, because we know what? He died by those worms, you know, being eaten inside, from the inside out. Okay? That's what happened when you touch because the scripture say what? Touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. See what? Well, he's going to come against the prince of princes. He's going to come after the elect, after us believers, man. But what? Our Lord is going to stand up for us. But the point is what? Through his policy, he's causing craft to prosper. Let's get this word policy. Policy, way of manage, study or practice of government. You see, political organization, all this stuff, all these decrees, you know, and executive orders is what? They're coming from the government. They're coming from the top, coming from the president. You see, they said that was the first definition. Let me see what else they got. Polis goes back to the word Greek. I'm not to the word Greek, but it comes from the Greek city or state. Okay. Civil administration. Okay, policy, the second definition. Written contract to pay certain sum or certain contingencies. Contract. Woo! Bill of lading. Is not he signing bills, executive orders, written evidence of a transaction. You see? Yeah, man. Yeah. Proof declaration. To say, to speak, you know? What's that once we gotta get that revelation. Let's get this revelation real quick. You brothers know what I'm talking about. Revelation 13. Slow down, baby. Slow down. See, that why we was just saying, these scriptures are jumping off the page. Revelation chapter 13 and 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb. So, come, oh yeah, we're going to make America great again. This is ultimately going to their bipartisan system. The Republicans and the Democrats acting like, it's two sides, and, they acting like they just docile and they here to hurt. What the scripture say, though his words were smooth as butter, war was in his heart. Okay, and guess what? He had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. And that word dragon comes from the Greek word Draco, going to those draconian laws. He was a lawgiver in Athens. You see? But as we are just reading this, it said what? Let's get back down here. To show, to say, speak, right? So he's speaking these things. He's bringing these things to pass via his policies, man. That's this cruel Lord. Okay? You see? Those unrighteous decrees that he's signing and sending out. Right? To turn aside, verse 2, Isaiah 10 and 2, to turn aside the needy from judgment and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey and that they may rob the fatherless. Yeah, man. They coming after you, Jake. But what? You, Jake, have forsaken your rock. Okay? Going back to what we was reading in Deuteronomy 32. You have forsaken your protection. So now the Lord is going to make you rely on those gods in which you trusted in. Since you ain't want to trust in Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, trust in those gods that you trust in and see what happened. And we seeing it right now. Right? Verse 3, and what will ye do in the day of visitation and in the desolation which shall come from far? To whom will ye flee for help? And where will ye leave your glory? You see? So yeah, man, the Lord is sending, this is the wrath of the Lord sending this nation, this cruel Lord over the people. Okay? But ultimately, the Lord go get him. But right now, the Lord is going to use him. Babylon is that golden cup in the hand of the Lord. Right? So the Lord going to use him to bring hell upon the streets, to bring that Jacob's trouble. But then what? Yahweh Shai is going to come and destroy him, destroy the wicked. Right? Let's see if we got anything else. I know we pretty much finished on that Isaiah 19. I believe we touched pretty much everything, that was on my mind. I was just thinking about this cruel Lord and, seeing a lot of different things that's taking place, Trump says he will announce reciprocal tariffs on many countries next week, so we should be finding out around Monday what other countries he's putting tariffs on, right? So it's pretty much letting you know, hey, man, there's going to be price spikes big time over here in America, man. They not letting up, but this is that cruel Lord, you see? Trump administration to keep only 294 U.S. AID staff out of over 10,000 globally. A lot of people losing their jobs. That's that cruel Lord. You see? This nigga's all in the news. Let me see. Treated like criminals. Shackling of Indians aboard 40-hour migrant flight sparks new outrage against Trump. That might be those East Indians. I believe he was sending some of them back over there. They mix, Ishmael, Elam. Let's see. I had read that over there in India, they said they'd take them back. India red flag shackles on flight as U.S. preps to deport 600 more. Let's read this real quick. Mystery said the real cancer is the ecosystem promoting illegal migration and the gangs involved in taking money from people and trafficking them. Yeah, New Delhi. Okay, yeah, so it's, those East Indians over there, So yeah, man. Hey, that cruel Lord, he doing his thing. This is just prophecy, man. You know, we don't marvel at these things. Hey, we applaud them because this is the will of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai coming to pass, man. Right? Price spikes, egg. You got a goddamn egg demic, man. Look at all the shit that's going on, man. Then they throw this clown nigga Kanye back in the mix now. Okay, you see, deeper into the abyss of anti. You know what? You see, and that's ultimately what to come down on us, man. Because I just spoke about that bill that Trump signed. Okay, going after the anybody that got something to say about that anti. You know what? You see? So yeah, man. Hey, things is moving. Look at this fucking clown. He's an insider, man. He's an insider. Just come on, man. Yeah, man. So hey, we already know what's going on, man. But yeah, this is that cruel Lord, and we about to really see him get busy. And it's really the left hand of the Most High, man. Okay. Hey, but the Lord, he's going to stand up and protect his elect. So brothers, continue to push on, continue to serve Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai in truth and sincerity. With that, I pray you've been edified and exhorted. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakwadash. The honor to our apostles and elders here at Great Millstone Rule Well. Peace and salutation to the elect. Shalom.